What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? Memorial Day weekend. Hangover game. I appreciate y'all, you know, watching my reaction. It's your boy Tom MacDonald. I'm not gonna get, too emotional. I'm not gonna, get be too loud. I gotta respect, you know, the the soldiers that we lost over the past few decades. People who are giving their life to this country. Then you got so many veterans out here who are still struggling, which is it's just the craziest thing in the world to me. You got these movie stars, these celebrities, these athletes who making millions and millions and millions of dollars, and it's hard for these people who actually fought for this country, who lost limbs, arms, legs, fingers, toes. I mean, it's just crazy. And you got a lot of them out here who are living in the streets that are homeless, veterans, which is just insane to me. Yes, this is the land of the free, but sometimes it just doesn't feel like we live in the best times. Because if you fight for this country and then you have to struggle once you're done serving just to make ends meet, I never understood that. I just never did. Regardless of what a person goes through, if they're willing to sacrifice for their livelihood, their lives for this country, they should be rewarded for it. Home, houses, a nice pension. And I'm talking about good money that will take care of them for the rest of their lives. It's just crazy to me. But I'm about to jump into this because I can go all day with that because I really get frustrated with that. But it's titled Freedom Ain't Free by your boy Tom MacDonald. It's not that long, only 2 minutes. But let's get into this, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I'm over 8,000 now. It's a nice little milestone for my little channel. I'm not with the big boys yet, but I think that's pretty decent number. But let's go, y'all. We almost at 10,000, man. We getting there. We're getting there. Y'all help me get there together, y'all. Come on. Let's do this. Tom MacDonald, Freedom Ain't Free.
It's a time to remember the ones who we lost. The fathers and sons, the mothers and daughters who went overseas and fought so we could be free. Believe it or not, they dying for peace, they dying for speech. They died in the streets of the Middle East. They left the family at home and picked up a gun and stormed a beach. I see a problem, we've forgotten the fallen. Nobody works on Mondays, so we celebrate and pop bottles while there's soldiers in the dirt and they...
That was a hard bar there. Hold on, let me take that back for a second. Wow. Just got into this 12 seconds. 12 mother effing seconds, y'all. Yeah.
At home and picked up a gun and stormed a beach. Mothers and daughters are... It's a time to remember the ones who we lost. The fathers and sons, the mothers and daughters who went overseas and fought so we could be free. Believe it or not, they dying for peace, they dying for speech. They died in the streets of the Middle East. They left the family at home and picked up a gun and stormed a beach. I see a problem, we've forgotten the fallen. Nobody works on Mondays, so we celebrate and pop bottles while there's soldiers in the dirt and they all got families who are hurting. The cost of freedom is a person. They died so we ain't speaking German. So eat your burgers and drink your beers, relax, enjoy your day. There were funerals and a million tears so we could live our lives this way. There were widowed wives and the children's eyes who won't see their dads again. It's a holiday for the fallen, don't say Happy Memorial Day. Cause the freedom ain't free, things got a cost. They paid for today with the lives we lost.
Okay. Okay, Tom. This how you want to do it, huh? You want to get people in their feelings. You want to have people feeling a certain way. You do have you had moms went out there and served, fathers, sons, daughters, lost their lives. And then you got people out here who celebrate, who get drunk and party like it's something to I mean, you supposed to celebrate this day, but I'm with Tom. People didn't lose their lives just for you to go celebrate and pop bottles and drink. That's not what this day is for. That's not what tomorrow is for. For this Sunday, so tomorrow's Memorial Day. That's why I said that. And that's just a tough one right there, Tom. That's a tough one. Because so many people, you know, they deal with it in their own way, but I do understand where he's coming from with that. And it's just crazy, and I was just talking about this. They lose their lives, and people just forget all about them. The country forgets all about them. And what I mean by that is they're done serving, their time. They're done with their tours, whatever you want to call it. And a lot of them lose their lives, and then their families struggle. Their immediate family. The ones who had kids, husbands and wives. The ones they left behind. And they're struggling because this country don't want to step up and do more for them. It just pisses me off. And then you see these motherfuckers signing 10-year, $500 million contracts, and everyone saying, oh, they deserve it. They deserve it. No, the hell they don't. Not for playing no sport. People like that deserve it, who die for their country. Their families deserve it. And I'm going to stick to that. I don't care how no one feels about that. It just pisses me off. For real. Them athletes don't deserve it. Those movie stars don't deserve it. People who sacrifice their lives to defend this country deserve it.
So don't comply, stand your ground. They sacrificed it all and we gotta make them proud, cause the freedom ain't free.
What's up, guys? The 4th annual Hangover Gang Memorial Day blowout and fundraiser is going down right now at hangovergang.com. We got autographed flags, autographed bandanas, autographed photos.
I'm about to get me one. I'm about to order me one the moment I'm done.
Those tons of new gear. Everything on the entire website is...
I guess some of my Tom MacDonald stuff, I got to pull it out so I can show y'all the stuff that I ordered over the years since I started reacting to Tom MacDonald. I got to find it.
20% off. Use the code Memorial HOG for 20% off everything. And we've also got a couple special Memorial Day designs for charity. Every single penny from the charity shirts will be donated to US veterans. Over the past 3 years, Hangover Gang has donated over $350,000 to veterans of the United States. And I'm really hoping...
And that's crazy. He's not even a really huge millionaire. Like he's not a multi-millionaire. And he got some money. I'm pretty sure he got millions now, but I'm saying like up there, 30, 40, 50, 60 million. And he's still donating over 300,000 altogether. I mean, that's a lot for someone like him. Then you got these motherfuckers who are billionaires and people get them a hand because they're donating $1 million. But they're billionaires. What's $1 million to them? Get the hell up out of here.
Hoping we can push that number past 500,000 this year. So head over to hangovergang.com, get your autograph stuff, get your new shirts, get your albums, get your charity shirts, get whatever you want, and let's do our best to give back to the people that have given us so much, because America's the greatest country on earth, and if it weren't for the brave men and women who died protecting it, we'd be living in a very different world.
I agree with.
So the Hangover Gang 4th
annual... As far as America being the greatest country on, I don't believe in that anymore. But as far as the people who sacrifice their life, yes, absolutely.
Annual Memorial Day blowout and fundraiser is going down right now. It ends Sunday at midnight. Head over to hangovergang.com. Get your gear. Love y'all.
That was it, y'all. I stopped it right at the end. But y'all hear Tom, get on there and order. And, I'm hoping Tom see my stuff one day, y'all. One day. I'm with you, Tom. I've been with you since I heard your first... Well, not your first song that you made, but the first time that I heard you. I've been with you ever since. Hangover Gang, I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know it. For helping me out on my channel. Continue to help me grow. Give me the 10K. I really do appreciate it. But, this day is not about that. It's about, honoring the people that we lost. Much love to them. Much love to all the families out there in the world who lost people, in the wars, who lost people just period, who's serving the military. Much love to you. Our hearts go out to everyone out there. You know, and I just hope tomorrow is a peaceful and a beautiful day for you. Until next time, peace, love, and deuces.